I'm joined by the former UK ambassador to the US, Lord Darrach of Kew, from Washington, D.C., by Evelyn Farkas, former US Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Russia, Ukraine and Eurasia, and by Michael Wamper, Director of Research at the Centre for African Conflict and Development in London. And with me in the studio is Oksana Antonenko, Global Fellow at the Kennan Institute. Welcome to you all. And if we start with you, Dr. Wamper, I mean, watching that film, you really do get a sense of the sort of humanitarian situation for the people of Mali. You've got the UN withdrawing, you've got the French gone. It's a catastrophe, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I agree. It's a big, huge catastrophe for the Malian people. It is very bleak. It does sound very bleak. You know, it does sound very bleak. I agree with you.
And what would you say about how and whether the suspected death of Prigozhin will have an impact?
Well, the death of Prigozhin will naturally, would momentarily, its impact would only be momentarily in terms of creating like some kind of like confusion. But I don't think in the long run it's going to have any serious impact. If anything, what it reveals to us is who was really in charge. So we can't separate Wagner Group from the Russian government. So we knew all along that Putin was in charge, and he only just confirms that. And I don't see any massive change in terms of Wagner Group continuing the broader agenda of the Russian government.
And Evelyn Farkas, if I bring you in, would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I was nodding. I mean, clearly, the Wagner Group all along has been doing the dirty work, frankly, of the Russian government. They kept an arm's length relationship so that frankly, the leaders who were hiring the Wagner